Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about game care to you hunters when you're out. We've always talked about the importance of game care, and today I've got a little mountain quail in front of me and a sage grouse. Upland game birds are so much more delicate than waterfowl species, so when you're in the field you really need to carry cotton, and you really need to plug any of the holes that would get in the feathers anywhere you can. And even if you washed it out with water and Dawn soap would be better than to do nothing if it's got a lot of blood coming out of the bird. So if you plug them with cotton and anywhere in the bird feathers would really help from a blood clot getting on the feathers, and it would really make the bird come off and present itself smoother, so the finish of the bird is even. A lot of times blood clots, what they'll do, they'll get so heavy in there, even if you wash them out, it'll drop the layer of feathers down a little bit, so you won't have a nice even roll. And a lot of people don't talk about it, but for 90% of the birds that we have in the country here, the taxidermists mount, are collected by hunting. The 10% being through game breeders and things like that. But so that means the 90% of the birds are shot, which means blood. And the blood, the way to deal with blood is to get it out of the feathers ASAP, which means cotton and a little bit of water. I always cotton the throat of the bird, the vent, anywhere there's an opening where there's blood. I put a little. You can use Q-tips you can carry in the field. You can use little cotton balls. Take some in there with you. Take a little piece of wire and probe it in there, and it'll stop it from coming out. And that'll make a big difference on the mount. Another thing about the bird, after you shoot the bird, I'm a big fan of bird hunting. I love it. I'm not a big fan of the dogs grabbing the birds, because the saliva on their mouth, that these feathers, the secondaries and all the different feathers inside will release, and you'll lose a lot of feathers on the bird, which will really take away from the mount. So I try, when you hunt upland game birds, you want to kind of, if you can get to the bird yourself and pick it up, carry it by the feet, not by the neck. You'll see magazine after magazine with the guys with straps around the necks. Now for hunting birds, if you're going to just have them for meat, that's one thing, but if you're going to have them for mounts, you always, cardinal rule, carry the bird by the feet, which really aids the bird and when it comes to the mounting condition of the bird.